Marjorie Taylor Greene came out last week. I played you that sound. And what did she say? She said that she had some support. Drew, do you have any? I think we forgot to talk about this ahead of the show, but I know that I had sent you some sound that was really pretty compelling, because over the weekend, we saw a whole bunch more candidates come out and say, congressmen, and say that they were all about maybe looking to get rid of Speaker of the House, Mike Johnson. And I'm like, oh my gosh, like, we have to be careful here, right? We don't want to cut our nose off to spite our face. I know that nobody likes what Mike Johnson is doing in terms of spending with Ukraine, etc. However, is he not better than, say, Joaquin Jeffries? Like, do you really, Hakeem Jeffries, like, do you really want to go back to that? I'm telling you, Marjorie said she has some support, and I don't doubt her. I don't doubt her at all. I listened to the weekend shows. I want to play this clip for you of Marjorie Taylor Greene, ladies and gentlemen, because she's there saying, look, I got more people than just me. And I would say this could really put us in a bad situation, of course, in part because I don't know who's paying off who to get them to leave Congress. Donald Trump had a few things to say on that. But let's take a look at MTG.
Week long. Do not break the 72-hour rule. He heard from all of us. He heard from all of us all week long. Allow us to introduce amendments. Allow us to do our jobs. Allow us to represent the districts that voted for us and sent us here. We want a secure border, and the Senate proposal of legalizing 5,000 people coming across the border every day is not securing the border, and this is giving up every point of leverage we have. Also, forcing Republicans to vote on full-term abortion funding in order to fund our military is a complete betrayal of all of our values, and our voters don't want us to be doing that.
What does the process of finding a new speaker look like?
When do you plan to call this resolution to the floor?
Again, I don't have a timeline. That will be a rolling issue that we'll be judging and making decisions by. But I assure you, I'm not the only one. I have support on this from others in my conference. And I'm not introducing this to throw the House into chaos. Committees will continue doing their work. Investigations will continue. I support my conference. Again, I have paid all of my dues to the NRCC and then some. I support Republicans holding the majority next conference, but we need a Speaker of the House that knows how to negotiate, knows how to walk in the room, knows how to hold the line, and knows how to defend America first and the values and the policies that President Trump will bring to next.
So, okay, Marjorie is not incorrect in that she cares passionately about these policies. The problem is how the sausage gets made. And we don't have a lot of handymen hanging around, right? Because everybody's retiring early. Donald Trump spouting off on a lot of things over the weekend on Easter Sunday, but that was one of the things where he's just like, look, these people are cowards. They left us. And he's right. I mean, you sign up for the Republican Party, and then you're not there when push comes to shove, because they need all the votes they can get at a time like this, and they're not going to have them. And now we're at risk, seriously, ladies and gentlemen, of a Democrat taking over the speakership. I mean, that is scary, alarming stuff. So I think, Americans need to vet our politicians a little bit better. And the point is, you go to Congress for us, you're going to stay there for the long haul, right? You're not going to bail. No matter how tough it gets, no matter how much money is dangled in front of you to go somewhere else, we don't want you to bail. You've got to stick it out. Well, they're not sticking it out. So there's fewer Republicans. The ones that are there can't get along, and they're not getting their policies through in the right ways. So here we are, once again, left in a bad situation.